quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for James, and Halliburton subbed in for Michael Jordan. New Orleans also making some changes. Williams comes in for Pierce. And it's Thompson in for Stephen Curry.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here is Halliburton. And Thompson sends it back. Embry passes to Marbury to tie it up. And Williams with the layup. Williams has got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
Irving attacking, lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 13 points in the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. Pass to Love. Inside, here's Embry, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Irving finds Halliburton. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock, going inside, and that one drops. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, after that tough first half, you hoped he'd find his way to bounce back and get things going here in the second.
Here's Marbury. Love in the post, covered by Martin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. James checked in for Dallas. Jordan comes in for Irving. Jordan with the bucket.
Sets and slips with the best. I mean, DJ mastered pick and roll action back in his days with the Clippers playing with CP3.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Embry. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Embry's gone 6 of 8, so shooting well at 75% here. Here's Halliburton, and finished off by Halliburton.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Outside Williams. Pass to Pierce. That shot misses. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. James, the pass to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Curry on the drive. Pierce for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's Pierce. Pass to Embry. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Dallas leading by 3. Jordan outside. Oh, the focus inside by Michael Jordan.
Your high high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
That's to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Jordan, a screen on Thompson. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Paul Pierce. Porter, a screen on Thompson. Here's Jordan. Jordan hits despite the contact.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry passes to Embry. Over Jordan. Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Porter, a screen on Curry, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, believe it or not, that's only his first turnover, taking care of the ball.
New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Now Love knocks down the 3.
Big points in a close game. Love's been here many times before.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Anunoby's checked in for Porter. McCollum comes in for Jordan. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Halliburton. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Curry, following the basket by LeBron James. Everything's within Curry's range.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
James finishes inside on the nice dish.
And James has made so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Thompson outside. Thompson sets the pick for Love. Now Curry. No problem with the wide-open jam.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
McCollum outside. Anunoby with the screen for McCollum. Going to work down low.
Certainly a guy you can rely on in pressure situations. McCollum is a savvy vet who can get it done.
Now here's Curry. 1:22 left in the 4th. Another chance here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the
previous play is able to be
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Irving. There's a good screen. Now Anunoby. Nifty move. No good. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Stephen Curry. Love. James rips down the rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Jordan deciding where to go with it.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Jalen Williams is checked in for New Orleans. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to one. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3, they've got to play smart.
Halliburton outside. For the tie. Missed on the 3. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. So long, everyone.